Hey everyone. Tonight we're starting somewhere uncomfortable. A time of plagues, punishments, parasites, and pottage. We're peeling back the fantasy and stepping straight into the reality of medieval life. No shining armor, no noble banquets, no heroic background music. Just mud, hunger, and the constant awareness that your own body might betray you at any moment. So before you get settled, take a second to like the video and subscribe, but only if you actually enjoy this kind of content. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from and what time it is for you right now. It's always fascinating to see how far these stories travel. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that low, steady hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together.
Congratulations! You've just woken up in the year 1325. The good news? You're alive. The bad news? So are the fleas. Your bed is a half-rotted straw mattress stuffed with hay, bugs, and memories of the barn floor it used to be 3 months ago. There's no memory foam, no pillows, and absolutely no Egyptian cotton sheets. Just a wool blanket that hasn't been washed since last winter and now weighs about as much as a small cow thanks to accumulated grime. You blink awake as a church bell explodes into the morning air. This is the medieval alarm clock, loud, relentless, and deeply unconcerned with your comfort. Your home is a single-room wooden hut. No windows, no privacy, just an open-concept nightmare where your family, livestock, and an entire ecosystem of insects coexist in damp harmony. The smell is complex, a layered bouquet of stale beer, human sweat, goat, smoke, and something you desperately hope is mold, but in your soul you know it isn't. Scented candles don't exist, and even if they did, they'd just melt into the dirt floor. You try to stretch. Big mistake. The air is freezing. Your joints ache. You're 22 years old, which in medieval terms makes you dangerously close to elderly. Your spine cracks like an old door hinge. Your knees sound like a sack of stones being shaken by a confused peasant. Getting out of bed is a gamble. The floor might be wet from last night's rain leaking through the thatched roof, or crusted with something your neighbor's chicken contributed during the night. Either way, your bare feet are now part of the ecosystem. Privacy? That's adorable. Your entire family, and possibly a cousin who showed up 6 years ago and never left, is waking up beside you. There are no bedrooms, no curtains, no me time, just communal existence. Welcome to medieval morning, where you're never truly alone, because parasites, rodents, and 8 other humans are always nearby. And this is only the beginning. You managed to crawl out of your straw-filled nightmare. Congratulations! Now nature calls, and it's not calling politely. There is no bathroom, no toilet, no seat, no flush, no paper, not even a mildly resentful plunger in the corner. Relieving yourself in the 14th century is an adventure, a social experiment, and occasionally a public performance. If you're a peasant, your bathroom is a wooden bucket behind the house, already full because Uncle Woolston ate questionable turnips last night. The smell is biblical. You hold your breath, do what must be done, and then comes the grand finale. You throw it into the street. Yes, the street. Tradition says you should shout "Garde-l'eau," Old French for "watch out below." In reality, no one moves fast enough. Medieval streets are open sewers, a slow-moving river of human waste, animal droppings, and liquids you never want to identify. Public latrines exist, but they're shoulder-to-shoulder experiences where privacy is imaginary and ventilation is a cruel joke. Toilet paper doesn't exist. You wipe with straw, moss, rags, leaves, or nothing at all. Which explains why handshakes aren't popular yet. Live in a castle? Congratulations! You get a garderobe, a hole in the wall that drops directly into the moat. Unfortunately, attackers know this, and yes, sometimes enemies climb up through it. So, whether you're a farmer or a baron, medieval toileting is cold, public, humiliating, and dangerously slippery. One misstep and you're face first in humanity's leftovers. And you still haven't brushed your teeth.
You survived the toilet. You deserve a reward. Breakfast? Ha! That's cute. You squat near the fire and stare into a wooden bowl of something that looks like it was scraped off a muddy boot. This is pottage, a thick gray stew made from grains, roots, maybe beans if luck smiled upon you. It's been simmering in the same pot for days, sometimes weeks. New ingredients are just dumped in on top of the old ones. It's not a recipe, it's an ongoing experiment. On the side, bread so hard it could stop an arrow, made from rye or barley, bulked up with acorns or sawdust, because wheat is a luxury fantasy. You don't slice it, you negotiate with it. To drink? Beer. Weak beer. At sunrise, because water is actively trying to kill you. Children drink it too. Meat is a rare miracle. Cheese a seasonal rumor. Spices cost more than your monthly income. You chew, you swallow, you don't enjoy it. Breakfast doesn't energize you. It simply happens to you.